This is Emma Hart coming from the floor of the New York Stock Exchange. I'm here with trader Peter Costa of Empire Executions. Thanks for being with us today, Peter.
Thanks for having me.
Yesterday, in the news, it was not so positive from the Feds, but today we're seeing good things from the low unemployment claims. What do you think is causing the market to be so flat lately?
Well, I think that people's fear of the fiscal cliff going forward is still putting a damper on the market. And I think that the jobless claims numbers were a little bit surprising this morning because I think a lot of people had thought that there was going to be a continuation of the negative roll of jobless claims from Hurricane Sandy, but it didn't actually turn out that way. So this is actually a fairly positive development this morning. And, going forward, I think it's people's eyes and ears are everything going to be on, the resolution of the fiscal cliff problem.
Thank you. So Black Friday is quickly approaching us, and as the biggest retail day of the year, what do you think its impacts will have on the U.S. markets?
Well, I think that, the people, there was a lot of expectations for the market, it reacting to not really that big a growth period from last year. I think what we're going to see is that we're probably going to see it better. I think people's confidence is a little bit up from last year, so I think people will spend more money, even though I don't think it's all going to be on this Friday. I do think it will be extended out the whole period, and we will see better than expected numbers.
So there's a lot of noise in the headlines right now about falling off the fiscal cliff and that effect on the U.S. dollar. What do you think this threat holds for the dollar?
Well, the dollar was actually reacting pretty well over the summer. I do think that the dollar, if the fiscal cliff crisis, if you want to call it that, if it isn't resolved, I think the dollar is going to suffer greatly going forward. I don't see that happening. I do think that there's going to be some sort of resolution, maybe not on every item, but I do think there's going to be some significant resolution by the end of the year. At least I'm hoping for it, and that will help the dollar, maintain its present level. Although if there isn't, the dollar is going to get killed.
Okay. Well, thanks for talking to us before the Thanksgiving holiday, and enjoy your weekend. Emma Hart coming to you from the New York Stock Exchange.